In this lesson, I want to show you another very powerful feature of Google AdWords, which are dynamic search ads. Dynamic search ads are basically ads that only appear or that appear in a way that the customer influences by the way he types the search term. For example, if your customer or your potential customer types in blue male jeans into Google and you define that you want to appear for keywords related to this, you will basically show blue male jeans in your ad headline. So you basically put in a dynamic headline in your ads that automatically fills with what the customer typed in. What's the benefit of this? Well, of course, that the headline and the ad is highly targeted to what the customer wants. Imagine if you type in something into Google and it appears in Google ad exactly like this. Of course, you're more likely to click than if it was something different. So how do we create a dynamic search ad? We go right here to ads and click dynamic search ad, and it says already target relevant searches with ads generated instantly from your website. So you can now select an ad group first. So you just go ahead and say, for example, the BD branding ad group, and you know the typical headlines, how it says like some example, and right here it just says the dynamically generated headline and dynamically generated display URL. So the only thing you do is you set up a description, and AdWords is automatically generating the headline and display URL, and the final URL will be dynamically selected from the landing page. So this and this will automatically change when the customer types in something. And like I said, the good thing is that it is very targeted to the customer's query, and at the same time the display URL will also be changed so that the customer actually thinks that he lands on a website that is 100% targeted to his query, which essentially, if AdWords is doing it the right way, is also the case. So if we, for example, type in something like the example of blue male jeans, and then we type in something like shop our vast collection of premium jeans, free shipping and satisfaction guarantee. And I will now put it together so that it fits: free shipping and satisfaction guarantee. So you basically see that you have to type in a description because Google cannot really generate a description that makes sense and sounds good. So you have to type in a description, and you need to think and you need to keep in mind that the description should fit every search query that the customer types in. So if you want to appear for, let's say, hundreds different keywords, and we would type in something like shop our collection of fashion instead of jeans, people will see the very specific and very targeted headline, but they might still think that they are looking at the wrong thing because you are basically talking about fashion, or maybe you even talk about like our products or something like this. So they might think, okay, the headline looks very targeted, but the description doesn't fit what I'm looking for at all. So dynamic search ads will not completely take the work off of you. So it's not that you set up one dynamic search ad and it will appear for everything that you need. You still have to create a lot of different ads so that everything is very targeted. But of course, it's a great assistance and a great tool to catch exactly what people are looking for. So you make one ad that fits a very specific range of products. So if, for example, let's say this ad here about jeans fits women jeans, male jeans, children jeans, all because the headline is created dynamically, and you just type in the generic and the generic content that applies for all of them right here. Dynamic search ads are especially important and useful if you have a big store with many products and you do not want to create like ads for every single one of them. You don't want to map these names to certain keywords, to certain ads, and so on and so forth. So if you only have like 1, 2, or 3 products in your store, this can still be helpful because you might miss out on certain keywords that appear on your landing page but not in your keyword list. but it's not that useful. However, if you have a big store with 100, 200, 500, or 1,000 products or more, you do not want to like translate all of these products in the ads. So dynamic search ads have the highest level of efficiency and effectiveness if you have a big store. Keep this in mind if you want to save a lot of time and to work with your and to let your keywords work for you and not the other way around. So Google will help you stay as relevant as possible.